Alrighty.
Hello, lovelies.
Hello, lovelies. Welcome to our Coffee and Comics live stream, which I don't even have my coffee on me because I'm just all over the place today.
Do you want to go get your coffee?
I want my coffee. Yes.
It's not Coffee and Comics without a cup of coffee. My coffee's right here.
All right, I got my coffee, so I am all set. And today, well, happy December, firstly. Happy December,
Happy December.
which people who deny the holiday spirit, now they can't because it's officially December. So you're in it now. It's the holidays. And so today we are talking about the comics coming out on December 5th, 2018. And soon I will be saying 2019. That's so weird. But, okay, so let's jump into it. I usually start with Dark Horse, but today I have a Boom.
Boom.
Yeah, a Boom Studios comic, and it is called Wizard Beach.
Oh, I saw that. I was like, okay.
I think it's gonna be a fun read. It's a 5-issue limited series, and it's basically about what wizards do when they go on vacation. Like, where do wizards go on vacation?
Oh, I thought it was about, like, this wizard whose uncle was like, meh, I don't want to be a wizard anymore. I'm just going to retire.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure, like, the summary that I read was more so like, oh, witches are cool, but wizards can vacation too.
Where did you read that?
I don't know. The internet. That's where I get all my news. Well, I think it's going to be a fun read regardless. So
Okay.
I would check out Wizard Beach #1 from Boom Studios.
So what's coming out for Dark Horse?
Nothing.
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 Well, there are a lot of titles coming out for Dark Horse, but nothing in particular that I will be reading. Do you have anything for DC?
Do I? No, I don't think so.
No?
No.
Oh my goodness.
No,
That's
there's
kind of
nothing
weird.
coming out for DC this week that I'm reading. Last week was Batgirl. I really don't have that many DC titles that I'm reading anymore.
Ooh.
I'm just reading Doomsday Clock, which has, been on hiatus for a little, and Catwoman
Well,
and
Doomsday
Batgirl.
Clock is coming out this week.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is coming out this week. So Doomsday Clock.
So Doomsday Clock.
I kind of forgot about that one. And then I think that's it.
There's such a long period between issues that it's hard to remember that they're coming out. But for DC, just for you guys, because Jenna reads a lot of Batgirl, if you wanted to catch up, the Batgirl trade is coming out.
Yes, the I forgot the name of it.
Stranger Times? No.
Strange Loop.
Strange
like
Loop.
that.
I think it's Strange Loop.
Yeah, that was the first. Yeah, that's the first one with the new people on board. So you can pick that one up.
So I highly suggested. And the Mara trade is also coming out. Not a lot of people were talking about Mara, but if you wanted to, just catch it in the trade, it's coming out this week on DC as well. So before I move on to Image, let us know what you guys are reading and if you guys have any questions for us. We haven't said, hey, ask us questions in a while.
No, yeah, ask us questions, please.
And we hope that you're enjoying your Sunday morning coffee and comics. So follow along with us as we continue to Image. So
Oh yes, Die is coming out this week.
yeah, so that's a really interesting series to me.
Yeah, they had the trailer they dropped the trailer back in July, I think.
Okay.
When they were like, oh, we're gonna try and bring back comic trailers. Mm-hmm. And then I didn't see any more comic trailers.
No comic trailers
after
that.
But it looks really cool. It's kind of like, what do they call it? Gothic Jumanji?
Yes, they did call it a goth Jumanji. And it's from the writer and one of, I guess she did some art on Wicked and Divine.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think that you guys would be all about it.
Yeah, I'm pretty interested in that. It's kind of like an It kind of situation.
Yeah. Or actually, so if you read the summary for it, they say it's about 40-somethings that have to deal with an unearthly horror that they survived as teenagers. So to me, the first thing I thought of, actually, I didn't even think of It, but that is It too, the movie.
As well, yeah.
But I thought of Stranger Things. So I guess it's just in that realm of...
that vein, because they disappear and then they come back, right?
Yeah, exactly. So if you're into that,
I'm probably going to pick up Die.
Yeah, dark fantasy, all about it. Just I think it's going to be a hit for this week. It's going to be this week's hit. So also on Image, Jen Bartel's Blackbird #3 is coming out.
Trace.
And then there are a lot of other #1s this week on Image. I'm not sure if they were like, December, holidays, let's get people buying our comics.
Get them hooked.
Get them hooked. But we have The Freeze #1. I wasn't like too interested in that.
I didn't see that.
It's kind of like a sci-fi. I don't know. The premise didn't sound the best in my opinion. But if you wanted to read up on some new issues, some new series, there's another one, The Freeze. Then you have Mark Miller's Prodigy #1.
I didn't like the sound of that.
I'm gonna hold off on that one as well, just because I'm too into the Magic Order to jump into any other Mark Miller stories right now.
I'm like, ooh, Mark Miller, and then I read it and I was like,
it's like Mark Miller.
It's about this guy who's like this amazing businessman. He's so smart and he's like did everything he has to do in life, and now the government wants his help. And it's like, oh, okay.
All right.
There's no other description. So
all right, you want his help, whatever.
That's what I read about it.
But yeah, the only reason why I don't want to pick it up is because there's too much Mark Miller right now.
Oh,
there's too many Mark Miller series, and I'm going to just concentrate on Magic Order for now.
Well, screw Mark Miller. No.
No.
The Magic Order, I hear it has been very good. I also heard on I think number 5 of Unnatural.
Oh.
Is coming out, and I heard that one's really good too. I was talking to my friends Heather and Matt the other night.
Okay.
You know, getting nerdy, talking about stuff.
Nerdy.
They suggested Unnatural, and I trust their taste because they have pretty good taste, so I will suggest Unnatural.
And then we also have the Paper Girls trade coming out this week, another series that
is amazing.
And I literally have not stopped reading it. So every week when it comes out, that is probably the first series that I read is Paper Girls, because I need to stay on top of Paper Girls. So catch up with the trade. And then Snot Girl #12. Yeah, which I'm definitely a Snot Girl. I've been a Snot Girl since I was born.
I can't believe it's already on number 12.
Number 12, and I was super excited about there being several, not just one, but several Snot Girl cosplays at New York Comic Con this past year.
Yes,
and
there were several.
I was going to cosplay Snot Girl, but I just didn't like the wig that I got. It was so uncomfortable and not the right color green, so I was like, oh, I'm not doing this.
That's the right color green.
It was like one of the... I got the wig on Amazon, and it just made my head just look not normal. Like the hairline didn't start at the right place. Like the hairline was probably like right here above my eyebrow. so it like squishes your face. But moving on to Marvel. Do you guys have anything for Marvel?
I have. Oh, Killmonger #1 is coming out from Marvel. That's pretty cool.
Michael B. Jordan.
Well, he's not gonna.
I know it's not him, but shout out to Michael B. Jordan, who is from Newark, New Jersey.
Yeah, it's Creed 2. I didn't see that yet, but I'm gonna see it. I want to see it.
And also his Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit
451.
I didn't watch that either yet.
No?
Is that out?
It's an HBO show.
It's an HBO show.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll watch it. I don't know. There's another thing that was coming out.
The Merry X-Men Holiday?
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. We must be reading different lists.
There is a holiday special X-Men series coming out.
Oh, cool. I'll probably pick that up then.
Called Merry X-Men.
Merry X-Men. X-Men Extermination #1 is coming out.
And also, of course, Uncanny, because it's a weekly.
And Uncanny, which is pretty good. I'm liking it. I mean, I feel like it's a lot of the same vein of what was happening in X-Men Red. They're kind of taking that storyline, which I appreciate, because it's ending. X-Men Red. One more.
So they're continuing the story?
Then no more. Kind of.
Okay.
Kind of.
So I think that's it for comics, unless you have anything else for Marvel or Vertigo or any other publisher?
I don't think so.
No. If you guys are reading anything cool that that's not on our list, let us know. And I'm gonna bring up some geek news that everyone is talking about, because Jenna watches the show. I do not, but everyone is talking about Daredevil being canceled.
Whatever. I'm just like, because everything's going to wind up being canceled that was Marvel on Netflix, because essentially Disney is just being really, like, you know, terrible about, you know, renewing the contracts, and so Netflix is like, we're just going to cancel.
Yeah.
Because they don't own any of the content. They pretty much have to pay.
They have to pay. Yeah, they rather...
for everything.
For the licenses and stuff.
Right. And so they're just like, well, if you don't want to work with us, bye. And Disney's like, that's fine, because we're just going to put it up on our streaming service. Which I'm getting really, like, tired of all these new streaming services.
Eventually,
like,
watch there be, like... It's going to end up being the evolution of cable, where we're going to pay for one service, and then the one streaming service is going to have all of, like, Hulu, Netflix,
yeah, it's going to come full
Disney,
circle. It's going to come full circle.
Yeah, it's going to just be a new cable.
A new cable. It's going to be a way around the crap cable is now.
Yeah, the
which is
monopoly.
Like, oh, yeah, you can only get one service in one area. Like, come on.
But it's just evolving into another monopoly, essentially.
Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely, 100%. But
so are you upset about Daredevil ending, or do you think you'll continue watching it if it continues on another service?
If it's not the same writers and if it's not the same actors. Probably not.
Okay.
Because I'm really enjoying this run of Daredevil. It's so good. I'm like one episode left from finishing it. And I was like, this is one of the best Marvel series on Netflix.
Yeah.
Aside from Punisher. I think Punisher is probably the best. And who knows if Punisher's, they're even going to come out with the second one now. I don't know. Are they filming it? I thought I heard that they were already filming it, but...
I can tell you about a series that they have renewed, and, well, they did renew it, but that's finished filming and is coming out in April, which is kind of very, very quick turnover, which is The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
Oh, yeah. I thought they were filming all that at once.
Did they? Oh, I think we talked about this.
It was first 10 episodes that they were going to release because it's part 1.
Yeah.
There's going to be a Christmas episode.
There is?
Yeah, there's going to be a winter Christmas episode. And then...
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
Yeah. And then they're going to come out with the rest of the series.
Well, this is news to me now.
Yeah, because Netflix really wants to change everything to a 10-episode format.
Okay.
Which I'm totally cool with. On Twitter, I tweeted about it, how there's, like, no room for filler anymore, and, like, these weird, like, chopped-up storylines. And because, like, Luke Cage, the problem I had with Luke Cage was that it would be one story, and then they'd have another story, and it's kind of like the second story was never as interesting as the first one.
Gotcha.
So I never finished either Luke Cage seasons. I would watch up to like episode 6 or 8 and be like, all right, I'm done. Like,
see, that's kind of how I feel with Man in the High Castle. I've not been into this 3rd season.
I have. I just finished episode 5. What?
No,
it gets insane. I was like, what just...
Maybe I'll skip to episode 5. I literally have not been.
You probably
enjoying
could.
it.
You could probably skip to episode 5 and still get the gist of what's going on.
Okay, I'll do that.
Because there's a lot of setup going on, and there's like so much nuance. It gets a little frustrating. But hold on until episode 5.
All right. Just because I really love what's his name, the older gentleman. The Japanese older gentleman.
Oh, Tagomi?
Tagomi.
Yeah.
I love Tagomi. He's so sweet.
I wish he was my grandpa. Also in geek news, they're coming out with a Blue Beetle.
They are coming out with a Blue Beetle
which
film.
is kind of exciting. I never thought that would happen.
Really?
Yeah.
I wasn't that excited about it.
I didn't feel like it was like, I felt like it was kind of like they pulled it out of the blue because there's so many other...
The blue?
The blue. Literally. I see what I did there. I was like, there would definitely be a Nightwing movie before there's a Blue Beetle movie. You know? Or Batwoman movie before there's a Blue Beetle movie.
I would think that a Batwoman... Well, they're... Yeah.
Well, yeah. I don't think it's going to come out before Blue Beetle, though. I think Blue Beetle's already like... They're like, yep, we already got what we're doing.
Hi. So, since we're talking about movies coming out, I should have mentioned this when we were talking about Dark Horse. Dark Horse... I love what they're doing in terms of giving you some comics before a show comes out, or now a movie. So they're doing like an anthology for Toy Story before Toy Story 4 comes out. So I'm really into that.
Super
a lot of
cool.
people, I think a lot of people will be actually, because you guys everyone loves Disney. There are Disney fanatics out there.
Yes, I never realized that.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either until I started.
Such a fan club.
And it's like younger than us. So like people in their early 20s are hardcore into Disney, like Disney tats all over, Magic Castle, love Toy Story, and yeah, so Toy Story 4, Dark Horse is gonna have a little anthology series before that.
All right, I'll check it out.
I'll check it out too. There's actually a Netflix movie that someone was talking about that I forget the name of it, but I'm gonna look it up later. But there's a Netflix movie, animated movie for Christmas that seems to be getting like a lot of buzz. And I love Christmas movies, and as you guys could tell from our previous posts, are that we love Christmas and holiday movies. I don't remember the name. I just said it. Maybe you guys know. It's like about a little girl. It's not Annabelle. I don't know why I'm thinking Annabelle or like, I don't know. Anyway.
Thanks, Lisa.
I'm drinking coffee on an empty stomach. You know what happens. I start rambling. So that's why I'm going to talk about the A24 holiday candles. I would love to know what. I mean, A24 has become kind of like that Supreme. You know, like Supreme just like puts their name on anything and it sells. So A24 fans will buy anything as well. Like they make, I guess because there's a huge following of their films. Just they've become like this niche film production company. So A24 is coming out with these candles that are based off of genres of movies. So they have a scent for horror, a scent for musical, a scent for, I think, like romance. So the idea is you light this candle when you're watching a film of the genre, and it's supposed to last through 33 films.
Okay.
So that is, if you guys have any A24 film fan friends and on your holiday list, you can get them the candle for $48. A candle.
No.
How about you guys just go to TJ Maxx, get one of those $7 candles, tell them this is for your horror film nights, and then they do the same thing.
That's a little ridiculous.
But that's all I've got, folks. That is all I've got.
Yes, I think that's it.
So thank you guys for sending us mail. If you haven't seen our IGTV video of our mail opening.
Yes, we've been posting a lot on IGTV, so be sure to check that out. Do you have to download IGTV separately? Or is it now integrated
I think it's
Instagram?
integrated into the Instagram app. Yep.
Okay.
Because there's like a little video. Actually, if you go onto our page, there should be where you have the story highlights. It should be like IGTV, and you can click on that and see our videos. Because we posted our Italy video on there yesterday, yes. Which we had such a great time in Italy, and I should have worked on that video a lot sooner, but I got a little lazy after vacation.
It's all right. Because now it's fresh. You know, everyone's seen all these vacation videos back in August and September.
Yeah.
And now, you know.
Now you guys could watch our Italy video now.
Yeah. Be nostalgic for the summer.
So because it's the holidays, I would love to get some holiday mail. So just
send us your Christmas cards,
send us
holiday
Christmas cards.
You know, whatever you celebrate.
Yes, we celebrate everything because life is great, and you should celebrate everything. So our P.O. Box is P.O. Box 5033, Bayonne, New Jersey 07002, and that wraps it up, folks.
Let's start a fire.
Until next time, bye.
Figuratively.